Enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Oh, the puzzle of the truth of the resort.
Yeah. Oh, I think we forgot to ask something.
No.
How's everyone today?
How are you doing, Aurora? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, can't recall if I asked that earlier or not. I think it's I think I'm too used to asking it automatically and then forgetting to ask it.
Yeah, we were during dialogue.
Let's see, Aurora, I am not. Okay. But it's okay. Alright. It's at least as long as it's manageable.
Oh, you did ask this, eh?
Yep. Okay, sorry. Alright, then we just asked again.
My bad.
Before I just didn't reply. Alright. Let's see. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a bamboo in charge of going out to sea. When I can't be of much help, the least I can do is stick to my post. I get the resort's big boat repaired. With that beauty back in action, we can sail out farther and catch even bigger fish. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Early this morning, Perry said she was bored and upgraded it with an auto fishing program. Maybe I should give it a try today? The AI got bored. Okay. Are we going? Are we going? Are we heading out to sea now? Let's go.
That's kind of concerning. But yeah, hope we will be able to entertain you and relax, Aurora. And to anyone else watching, here or on YouTube.
Yeah. Let's see. Together with MP and Alice, you board the large boat and head out toward waters further from the resorts. Or farther from the resorts. Further, farther. Only difference is really a one vowel.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Wanna
Oh,
share?
for love of...
I'm sorry, Belle. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of déjà vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday stuff around us. Come on, Alice. Shake off those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I swear I just saw dolphins out there.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me?
I'm pretty sure most fish are
Feels
symmetrical.
Like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Manato, everything's been changing.
Do you not like change, Alice?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise. Brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone. Especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
Okay, if there's still whales around, that means that the ocean should still be in reasonable shape
I think
for
we've
something
seen a
that
whale.
big to survive. Actually, yeah, they're from Port
Also-
Elpis, I believe.
Okay, also, so you talked about audio logs. I guess that's kind of close to audio logs we get.
Yeah,
And, but I don't mind those cutscenes. I do feel like they should have used some animation or something else. And also, the last scene there, it looked like they made Alice look at Belle's chest.
yeah, they could have at least added a bit of lip syncing to that.
Yeah.
Okay. After spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, you return to the resort. It's back. The ghosts are back again. The freaking balloon.
1-1?
No. That's wrong.
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you okay?
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me. Belle, would you mind coming with me to check it out?
User hunts, the freaking painting again. Belle, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghost couldn't sit still anymore. A ghost in broad daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. He must be really desperate. But don't worry, Minato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? Let me see. A mosquito hovering in midair. That must be what's going on. What are you thinking? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs towards where the haunted object was. What on earth is Alice thinking? Did you just say mosquitoes? Mosquitoes are such a pain, especially when you're trying to... the resort really needs to step up their pest control game. Anyway, let's go check it out. Again, they really go too quick with some of those text bubbles.
Yeah. Some bad thing, and then suddenly realize a mosquito took a bite.
There's the doll, another one of the balloons. No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. No need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible, yet definitely tangible. And what's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work, her nose twitching to pick up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard.
Come on, they should have animated that.
Yeah, that just her ears going around like radar dishes. You're just about to jump in and help her out of this slightly awkward situation, when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. Without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. Hello there. Found it. This is it. This is...
Alice, this is... a holographic projector. And it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing.
I called it. I bloody called it.
Yep.
What the heck?
For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
Simple, but it did work. Until it didn't.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Also just Alice looking proud?
Yeah, and happy. And also...
Belle,
Oop,
you were
sorry.
the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from.
Go ahead.
The other one, the one we deal with is part of the military group, or the one that deals with military stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah, might be something meant for the military being
Figuring out
misused.
the holographic
Yep.
projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
Okay, where did you see that then? Oh, right, yeah, Grace's drone.
I got it! The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're one big step closer to figuring this out. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Belobog Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes. Wouldn't be surprised if she showed up in 5 seconds like freaking Bugs Bunny.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Grace takes the projector and examines it closely.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating. Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material? Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years.
Okay, and how do you know about something like that?
And chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But
And that's going to be a big but.
the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Belobog Heavy Industries comes in.
Okay, so they contacted you. But this also means that he's likely misusing military prototypes here, huh?
This is I said earlier, and oh bloody heck! And I'm surprised they are working with them, considering they already tried to scam them before with the materials.
Yeah, but it could have been a different division, and yeah, divisions in a company can be, well, as different as factions and anything else.
True.
Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Okay.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands. Three Gates Corp. Now we can pretty much confirm that Willis is behind all this. By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
Yep.
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
88 is probably Alice's favorite number, huh? Because it's symmetrical in basically every direction.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
We're not getting low temperatures here. And, yeah, just hitting everything to find it at random would be like playing prop hunt blinds. But she did say infrared or infrared rays or something like that.
Look at her goggles.
Yeah.
They look suspiciously, probably, very likely, infrared.
Alice stands on tiptoes and whispers something into Grace's ear.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Belle, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha, just wait here for a bit.
Sure thing. Though I'm kinda curious what you're going to do.
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
We're going from Ghostbusters to Mythbusters. We hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walk off, chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, then calls over Manato and leads you both to another haunted object. Carefully, do you see anything in the frame that's actually... Don't forget to make me look cute, Alice. All set. Use your phone back, Belle. Want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. A photo? Yeah, aim it at where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. I'll give it a try. There we go. The camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm. A camera obscura, you could say.
Oh dear.
So it can detect invisible objects. How does it even work? And like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light. So she and I modified the camera sensor and flash on the phone. With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo.
Okay.
There are quite a few projectors hidden around this resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles. Cut it out.
I was just planning to ask. I'm surprised no one been trying to head pat her so far. I didn't even get a chance before it started.
Would you need to pat her on the ears because they're so close together, or would you have to pat her more on the forehead or something?
I guess it depends where you can reach. Just yeah, if you're too short, you should probably not try. Otherwise, you may end up patting something else you should not pat.
Yeah. Now I'm just reminded of Fufu's demo.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one as well. So I feel like if she meets the Shifu, there would be head pats.
Anyway, Yusuha Manato, can you roughly pinpoint the location of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Belle will use the camera to determine their exact positions and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. The three nod in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations.
Yeah. Okay, next question. I was wondering, wait, would that been revealed for anyone trying to photo? But okay, that camera had been modified to have a special light that reacts to the painting
Yeah.
or coating. So that makes sense. Otherwise, they would be found out way earlier just from people photographing.
Let's see. There has to be one somewhere around here. Oh, right. Filter. Or do we need to? Yeah. We need to talk first. Up close, the scent here matches the one from that projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up on the camera. There it is. So that's the sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square. But it looks like the little tricks end here. Where do we get the feeling that he'd rather pick and pluck those... I think he wants to pluck that thing off and just crunch it into a metal ball. I can faintly hear something, like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Could you check with the camera, just in case? There it is. Right on top of...
Hold up.
Brand new experience.
Do it.
That is a stupid place. Anyone could have easily knocked it over. Or just bumped into the garbage can easily, and it would have been...
I'm going to presume that the custodians take good care of keeping the trash cans clean and such. And, well, they're probably bolted to the floor, or at least the floorboards.
Yeah, but still, if you accidentally bump into it or doing the cleaning, it will broken its invisibility right away.
Yeah, or if someone was rude enough to put their trash on top of it.
Yeah, or someone just lean, I guess, or was just to put something on top of it for temporarily. They will notice there's something there already.
It's not like we're dealing with a corporate specialist here.
Yeah, like the one that flat out stole the money.
Yeah. Let's see. Just as I thought, now that we know what these things really are, they're way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make these unsettling, totally asymmetrical images disappear for good. Okay, and one more.
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
Dude's totally unbothered. Stand right here and check with the camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. Okay, that's a bit more sneaky, hanging it on the bottom like that.
But also stupid.
Less stupid than putting it on the top, where people
No.
are likely to, well, lean. And again, if they'd lean to that spot, they'd touch it all the same because it's sticking out.
Yeah. And imagine you turning around and lean your back against it. Depending how tall you are, your bum will likely hit it.
I get the feeling just touching it isn't enough to break the camouflage. But I think you'd need to hit it with at least a little bit of force. Let's see.
Still, not a good spot.
Yeah, but again, we're dealing with goons, not anyone actually good at their job with this.
What the? Look at the cashier.
They're looking a bit dead-eyed. I knew they'd had a projector in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Belle, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute sides? Both of you are incorrigible. After gathering all the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you gather 3 Sigi and MP. Looking at these projectors, they can't hide their shock.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
Sir Willis, he won't stop until he's completely destroyed us. Or until he completely destroys us.
One step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere.
Yes, yeah,
After
bait.
that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Monato didn't spot anyone at the time.
Okay, at least Willis is somewhat sharp with this. It all adds up. Time to report him to public security.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
Probably, yeah.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to 3 Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
It can't be. What should we do? Is there really no way to stop them?
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if these things are loaded with GPS chips or something to notice if they were moved or such.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Melissa's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Of course. Leave it to us.
Alright. Talk to Wise and prepare the ambush. I like how these two have the same hat, but they decorated them somewhat differently. There's slight differences, like Bells has these has the cord holes there. It could be that with Wise there on the other side from what we can see now.
Maybe. But yeah, they do look nice.
Yeah. Bell, everyone's ready. We just need to wait for Willis and his gang to walk right into our trap, and then we'll catch them all at once. And how about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, let's find a spot to stake them out. I'm ready. Oh, yeah, hello. Not exactly being subtle, people. Just everyone trying to hide behind one freaking fern. Hiding in a spot where few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy, and you can hear every word they say. What the heck? We did put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot! One simple job and you still blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projectors don't just grow legs and leave. Okay, so they had something to notify that they were being tampered with. But no GPS. This is definitely the right spot. I even double-checked with you when I installed it last time, don't you remember? Damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever, no time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We've still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought. They walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projector here, too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. A sly old fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, and there's no talking their way out of it. So, should we strike now? Pop behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do we get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Okay, strike now and take them down while the iron's still hot. You show up, ready for battle, right in front of the thugs. Panic flashing across their faces, they clearly didn't expect to be found. But in no time, they've got their helmets on and weapons drawn. And the fight is on. Okay, where the hell did they hide their helmets and all, though? Did they just quite literally pull them out of their ass?
Could have they've been hanging behind their backs.
Could be. Like a hoodie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Kaminosuke getting into position.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up?
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed. Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either.
Okay, it's only because of the videos that we've been watching that I noticed that Alice's charge attack like that makes a star or a pentagram. See? Just check behind.
Oh yeah.
The defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way.
Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
What's that trope again? Murder, arson, and jaywalking?
What kind of charge is that last one?
EG and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Hiring thugs to fake hauntings. How awful. Just spill the beans about Three Gates Corp. Honestly, and maybe we'll go easy on you. You better think this through.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? Then what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about.
At least he's smart enough to shut up.
Listen,
Well,
we hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it.
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
That's enough.
Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Monato takes away the restrained thugs and then returns to the group.
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive to rent out a resort.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
Oh, I just realized something.
There might still be more projectors around, though.
Oh. Do you remember the friends you have with the security?
Yeah, though I'm not sure this would be on their radar. Just hauntings and such.
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time, Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internaut. This kind of negative publicity is already doing some real damage. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened, back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
There's people spreading wild rumors online without knowing the full story. If it weren't for them, the resort could have been way more popular.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right! Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through Internaut posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift.
Oh?
Hold on, let me pull it up. Look! Since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place.
I was
Of
wondering,
course.
where are those people?
Let me see. Wow, you're right! There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on
Look at her
earth are these
face.
people thinking?
Look at the Mia's face.
Just smug.
Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
I think you got your answer, Alice. There's that kind of people right next to you. Basically your adopted sister.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days. No, let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MB, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security?
Okay, Threes.
Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal. and we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
Wise and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
In perfect sync, everyone stacks their hands together. Summer isn't over yet, so the storm has passed, and tomorrow will be full of hope once again.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
Alright. Let's see, I don't think we'll be able to finish the event in this stream, so yeah. We're already thinking of doing one bonus stream this week, so I don't want to add in another one. Because that would be basically a stream every day.
Yeah, otherwise we may have to choose if we between this one or the other game.
Yeah. Let's see. Looks like this whole haunting business has finally settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The big day's almost here, but we've still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first things first, it's already pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through it tomorrow. Looks like I can finally get a good night's sleep. Staying up late is a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Belle, you'd better get some rest too. And when we've got time, the three of us will have another girls' night chat. Okay, you all get some rest too. Good night and enjoy the sound of the waves.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Where's the bathroom?
Okay, looks like we need to hit 4,000 visitors. Let's see, how close are we to that? Let's see, 590 away. Okay. Is there anything specific we can see? Fairy auto fishing rod unlocked. Fairy auto fishing rod is unlocked. Try out auto fishing now. To use after equipping the automatic rod, head to any fishing spot and cast the line to start auto fishing. Let's see. Let's take Alice along to the Shark Point fishing spot. Fishing while encircled by sharks. That is a rather new area to take on leisure and entertainment. Wonder if there are any shark tyrants lurking around here. Unlocked after completing Summer Night's counterattack. Yeah, 2 more missions, 2 more spots.
Anything I can help you with?
Question is now, a bit of a joke or foreshadowing?
Okay, yeah, fish. Let's see. I don't know how we can best get more visitors quickly. Is that a rack over there?
Also, something I noticed there. Never stand that close to someone swinging a fishing rod.
Yeah. Let's see. While fishing, certain kinds of fish and rare subspecies will appear as powerful catches. Powerful catches have a red excitement gauge. Will the powerful catch to deplete its excitement? Once excitement is depleted, the powerful catch will enter a weakened state for 4 seconds. When the powerful catch is weakened, repeatedly press to eliminate a large amount of stamina. There. Perfect.
Spot on! Get ready!
Oh.
Whoa,
There we go. Oh. Big fin squid, 3-star, 75 kilos.
Wait, I'm confused. We saw in the water was a shark biting on the hook. Now we... Huh?
Well, with its huge head and long legs, it looks just like an alien. Although not many people have seen it, those who have all agree that it makes some killer sashimi.
Focus.
Okay, let's see if we can get an actual shark this time.
I got something.
There.
Perfect timing.
There. And there.
Getting tired. A rare species. Incredible.
Okay. An 1125 kilo whale shark. Its name and expression both suggest a shark that just swallowed a whale in shock. It looks so ridiculously daft that people often call it a shark whale. Okay,
Get ready.
You wanted a shark? There's your shark.
Okay. Coastal yellow croaker. The unique fish species found near the coast are at their most tender and flavorful during the spring spawning season, and their swim bladders can even be used in traditional medicine. Okay.
Focus. I got something.
Just immediately use that to catch this thing automatically. Coral grouper. It's all red from head to tail with a speckle pattern on its body. Stare at it long enough and you'll start thinking about starry skies and seafood hot pot.
Get ready. Got one.
Okay. Oop. Another easy one. It looks like we can see what it is before we catch it. Yeah, bladefish. Named after its long, flat body, the bladefish is legendary among anglers. As the saying goes, to catch a bladefish, one must fish from the islands. No island, no catch. Okay, not sure I get that.
I got something.
And another one.
Get ready.
Yeah, if we catch a good amount that we can add to the aquarium, that should get us some new visitors.
Focus.
You got a whale shark.
Yeah, that should probably attract some people. Oh, hello there. Pearly. The pearl inside its body may be treasured by humans, but to it, it's like a pill stuck in its throat.
Get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't pearls technically what's left of whatever they eat or something?
Not sure.
Or
It's starting to slow down.
oh no, it was long ago I heard what pearls were and I forgot about it.
Yep. T-bone shark. T-bone sharks have an ultra-wide field of vision. However, they're totally helpless against the parasites between their eyes. Okay. Let's see. There's these different ones that we could unlock, but we don't have enough for that. Let's see. Is there anywhere we can see... Let's try one more. If it's a new, if it's a repeat, then we move to we move to the aquarium.
Got something. Spot on. Whoa.
Too early. There.
Timing. It's getting tired.
Just catch it like this.
A rare species. Incredible.
All right.
Let's continue next time.
Let's see. There should be somewhere where we can quick travel over to the aquarium with these. Also, we can just collect all of those. Let's see. Increases chance of getting 3-star weight rank catches. Increases chance of getting 4-star. Okay. Greatly increases chance of getting 3 and 4-star for 4 times the amount. Rare subspecies rods. Okay. Probably better to save up for this one then. Let's see. Ah, there it is. X to go to the aquarium. Alright.
Feel free to explore at your own pace.
Let's see. Yep. There we go. Put that one in. Wait. We can't... Okay. This place is probably way too small to fit a whale shark.
Yeah, yet we can... I was still confused how the heck you were able to... Like... No offense to Belle, but we all know Belle is not...
Yeah. The implants are in our eyes, not our arms.
Yeah, and... yeah, look at Belle, then imagine a whale shark. You see the...
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, I don't think any of the characters could fish up a whale shark, not even Ben.
It's not that one, this one. 80 for that. Okay. We can't showcase these, so may as well sell them. And... Okay, we need a lot more coins to unlock these. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, does that change anything here? No. Okay. Alright, then we'll have to do one of the events to get the lost few visitors. Shall we go for the shooting gallery or the surfing?
I say shooting.
Okay.
A one-of-a-kind, brand new experience.
Well, thanks to everyone's hard work, Archipelago Shoot is now officially in business. Clear stages to earn visitor traffic based on your score. There are various difficulty levels and ammo types available for you to choose from. Let's roll once you're ready. Okay, so we just need to beat the level to get enough, because, yeah, B rank is 300 extra, and we just need 150. Alright. How am I just functioning as a holster? Okay, standard ammo can quickly and precisely hit targets. The use skill is enter a state of 0 ammo consumption and increased firing rate that lasts for several seconds. Yep. There. Okay. Yep. Here. Already A rank. Okay.
Reload time.
Perfect.
Come on, praise me.
Little brats. Alright. Yeah, those get more difficult later on, of course. But that should do it for now. Okay. Yep. There we go. Okay, I'm guessing that we're keeping the Midsummer name for the festival itself. Morning, Belle. You're looking pretty energetic. Got a good night's rest, I take it? I slept really well. How about you? Not bad. I was patrolling around the resort until 3 AM, just in case Willis and his gang tried anything again. But MP came over and took my shift, so I got to head back and rest. Is there anything you want to ask, Gramps? It's very close.
Right. The Grump is a ghost!
It's so nice to sleep in once and wake up naturally, and the hotel breakfast was amazing. This place really is something special. If I could, I'd love to stay a few more days, at least until school starts. We've got people from Bellabog helping around. Hello there. Ah, Ah, the ocean. Bangbu's true home is definitely by the sea. Wait, weren't we supposed to come here to find our companion? You mean Shark Brew? It's Shark Brew. He came to this resort last week and hasn't come back, and I heard this place is haunted. Don't worry, he's probably just having fun swimming in the sea. Let's enjoy ourselves first. Huh? Is this really okay? I think we are going to have to put up nets to deal with dumb Bangbu, huh?
Yeah, we already fished up a shark bamboo in the past. Wait. Says we already fished one up in the... Are we seriously gonna fish up the shark maid?
Maybe. Hey, you think we'll get our final payment for helping set up the stage? The contractor is Bellabog Heavy Industries. Don't you trust them? It's not that I don't trust Bellabog Heavy Industries, but I heard this resort is haunted. Who knows if the music... Yep, sorry about that. Ugh. Who knows if the music festival can even happen? The construction might just stop any day. Haunted? Don't scare me. Maybe we should wrap up early today? Okay, that is one of the drawbacks of developing a reputation like that, huh? Yeah, getting plenty... I wouldn't... It's not crowded at least, but it is getting more busy. Alright. Okay, let's go greet Yuzuha and Alice. Okay, it looks like Grace and So are not around at the moment. I missed something there. I'm just as happy as you are, miss. Can I get the...
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
Everything is ready, just one last piece. I wonder how many people will show up. I'm feeling so nervous. Belle, look how many visitors we've got. Wow, it's packed. How did it get so lively all of a sudden? And Mr. Arnold did thorough research on the resort's target audience, and although the advertising budget was tight, every penny was well spent. That's why so many people came early, just for tonight's music festival. With this many people around, I'm feeling even more fired up. Come on, let's push through and finish checking off the rest of our to-dos. And how's the prep going? Let me think. We've already booked the performers for the festival.
Look at those wall.
Blobfish.
That caught me off guard when I noticed it.
Let's see. We've already booked the performers for the festival, and most of them have arrived at the resort. They're either getting ready backstage or relaxing somewhere nearby. The stage is all fixed up and ready, and all staff are in position. First up is the sound check, then Minato will lead the guests to the waiting area, and we'll go through a rehearsal a bit later. Feels like we're almost there. Once the music festival is over, let's throw ourselves a little celebration. Gotta properly toast the resort's full recovery. Yuzuha, anything could still happen before the festival comes to a close. This isn't the time to let our guard down just yet. Yeah. You know, little bunny ears and tails haven't stopped twitching, or your little bunny ears and tail haven't stopped twitching since this morning either, right? Stop staring at me all the time. Alright, Belle, could I ask you a favor? Actually, I'd like to hear what tourists around here think about the resort and the music festival. When you're organizing an event, it's easy to overlook things from the audience's perspective. That's why I want to understand what the visitors here truly care about, so we can still make a few adjustments before the festival officially begins. Leave it to me. Thanks. I'll be getting ready here by the stage, waiting for your good news. Alright. I can't wait anymore. I wish it'd get dark already. Are you here for the music festival? Of course. I heard about the Beats Music Festival on the internet, so I rushed over from Janet's quarter first thing in the morning. The ticket isn't too pricey. I'm totally hyped for this. Is there anything you're concerned about? Something I'm concerned about? You mean something that's not quite there yet? Probably the lineup? It's all mid-tier singers and bands. Feels like we're missing that real big name to hold it all together. I'm mostly here to soak in the vibe, so it's not a big issue for me. But yeah, I bet some folks are hoping for more. If they suddenly dropped a surprise announcement about a superstar performing, yeah, this place would go wild.
Superstar, they say?
Yeah. I see. Oop. That was very helpful of you, Belle. Their points are worth thinking about. No big names, and the security doesn't seem all that reliable. We've got to fix those. But there's one more thing that's bugging me. Did that staff member just say they tripped over nothing? Like, literally nothing in their way? I'm worried about this too. Yuza, do you think... Before Alice can finish her sentence, a sudden scream rings out from not far away. Here we go again.
Whoa! That's a ton of ghost images. What the heck is going on? Uh-oh, the tourists are totally freaking out.
Okay. We are getting close to the end of the stream though, so shall we leave it on this bit of a cliffhanger then?
Yeah, we may have to. And, okay, up to you.
Yeah, I say
or, this or Freedom Force? But
It's,
we stream Freedom Force normally on Saturday.
Yeah.
But we can choose between this one or Freedom Force as the bonus stream.
Yeah, we won't be able to do a Friday evening stream, but maybe an afternoon one. Or we could do an extra stream, though probably a bit shorter, of this on Saturday or Sunday.
You mean like if we do it on Saturday as a bonus evening stream?
Yeah, or Sunday.
Yeah. I'd be up for either.
Okay, but yeah, for now though, we'll have to leave it on this in the middle of something. Okay, but before we end the stream, of course, let's go look for someone to raid, as just the suspenseful music is continuing in the background. Let's see.
The raid Rom's fridge.
Let's see. Show desktop icons. Who have we rated recently? Let me narrow this down a little bit, since I haven't removed names from it in a bit. Alright. There's a good amount of people online, but let me narrow it down to 3 or 4. Let's see. We've got the Siren Ivy, who is playing The Sims 4. Sided Delish, who is playing Final Fantasy... which one? Let's see. 7, of course. Sour Walrus is playing the newest Resident Evil, Requiem. I've heard a lot of good about that. Not too much bad. Let's see.
Alright.
And actually, yeah, we rated them recently. Last one is Bunny the Goldfish, who is playing Ark Raiders. Any of these sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
Sorry. Your choice. Ugh.
Let's see. I know we rated Siren somewhat recently, not too recently to have them still on the list, I think. But let's go say hi. Okay. So, just copy the name. Head on over to our place. There. Alright. /raid and paste. But before we get started with that, of course, thank you everyone who may be watching live or later. Thank you, Aurora. And let's see. Thank you, Sensei and Knight, for lurking as usual. And thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for yawning and watching this madness.
And yeah, we'll see if we continue with this and likely finish up at least the story of this event. There will still be the mini games to continue with and such after. I don't know what else after that though.
I feel like I think it might be easier to do a catch-up stream with this game. For Freedom Force is awesome. It's good so far. However, you can't make a short stream on that one. You need an entire afternoon for that to work.
Yeah.
Which makes it a bit more difficult to do on a Friday. Like, it's doable, but we need to make sure nothing gets in the way. And that's where we run into a risk.
Yeah. Okay, plus there's, in the first place, we need to know if I'm even available on Friday due to work being, well, sometimes on Friday, sometimes not. Work is expecting a big delivery, though whether that will arrive tomorrow or on Friday, or maybe even freaking Monday, we'll have to see. Because that's happened plenty of times before that it just gets delayed over the weekend.
Yeah, and the good thing with this game is it's more fun to play this in the afternoon, but you can do it fine in the evenings like we do now. You cannot do that with the Freedom Force, I have a feeling about.
Yeah. Okay. But, yeah. Again, we'll see whether we stream this in the evening on Saturday or Sunday. For tomorrow, though, we have more Super Mario Galaxy planned. And we'll likely be able to finish up the main story of that. We'll have to see what else we might do with that. Like, I'm not going for every single star with that. But I do want to show off at least each galaxy at least once. There are also the trial galaxies still, so we'll have to probably save Luigi one more time to get access to those. But yeah, we'll have to see when we get a letter about that. Maybe right as we start the game up again. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I guess this means we might next week start with another game.
I don't think we'll be able to... at best, I think if we have enough time over, we could play some extra Timberborn, but I don't think there will be enough to get a good start with Mass Effect 2. Plus, Rom would also want to be there.
Well, yeah, we do have two... I was guessing more like we either started on Tuesday or Thursday next week.
Yeah.
Depending how close we are to the ending or go of Galaxy.
More depending on how much there is still to show, but I think we should be able to finish it tomorrow, if nothing gets in the way, of course. That's a big if recently, huh?
Yeah, and you should probably, again, it's up to you and with your family or that to tell them that you want to be punctual with the streams.
Yeah. Okay, but that'll all be for then. And yeah, Freedom Force, hopefully on Saturday and Sunday, because we couldn't stream it last week. But yeah, that'll all be for then. So for now, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then,
be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for undead seagulls.
And invisible holographic projectors.